Your ADHD never held you back from anything unless you make that decision. I'm going to talk about this. Some of you might have heard a video that I did a while ago where I talked about where I discovered that I lost a book deal many years ago. This was 2013 was this particular one. And I had completely forgotten this, but what was going on during that year, I was writing some really great stuff, brilliant stuff. And I had been introduced to this literary agent, and he, through a friend who was also a best-selling author, and so he was so excited about my writing because I would write this automatic writing, and I would write these messages from Wilhelm, and they were brilliant. And he says, "This could be so big. We could take you to all these places." And he was connected with the best agencies, literary agencies in New York, so he knew. And so he sent me this email in 2013 to produce a book. That's what the first thing was going to be, a book. And the book was called Becoming You. Because I had the ideas, I had the tools, I knew it at that time. I had all this stuff that could help people understand who they are, get to actualize themselves. Now at the time, I didn't know I had ADHD. I had no clue. So what he was seeing was me sending in writings, the messages that I would receive every day, and he would read them. And he said, "Roger, you made this mistake. You left that word out. You did that." And I'm like, okay, I didn't see that. I didn't know. But then he left. I thought, oh no, this is over. We didn't talk. He just said, "I can't put up with the mistakes anymore." And so I would have interpreted that as, it's over. I'm doomed. Why am I even doing this? Again, I didn't know I had ADHD, so there was no logical explanation for this to have happened until I found out later. But then, even the disaster was brilliant. Because, see, when I didn't know I had ADHD, I was still intuitively receiving brilliant information. And it was in 2012 that happened. And I received all of this information. I was said, "Wow, you've been given this." That's what it was. My guide said, "You've been given your life operating instructions. We want you to teach that." I go, "That makes no sense." And it turns out it was true. When I go back and I look at the writings that I did in 2012, I can see that they were brilliant. That's why this guy was interested. But he didn't want me because I couldn't do everything correctly. I couldn't make all of those, I couldn't find those mistakes. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Because now that I understand that, I'm taking it and I've turned it into something else. Because all that stuff that I wrote in 2012, it's turned into a program now. Now, if I'd just stayed with the book thing, it may not have turned into what I really wanted. And now it's turned into a program that I've used. It's called 4 Weeks to Your Best Life. And people are transforming so quickly because I didn't get the book deal. Do you see? Because I didn't get the book deal, I had to keep working on this. Now it's becoming a much bigger thing. Because I can see people's lives changing. I can see them making such great moves so quickly. And it thrills me. And I'm telling you, I don't think that would have happened had I known I had the ADHD then. Who knows? I can't say, but I'm just saying, whatever your condition, whatever happens as a result of your condition, if you think that you're going to blame it for it, you're going to stay there. You're never going to change it. Every situation, there's an opportunity for us to use it and move into a new way of being, a new life that we can create. And as you know, I've talked about this before. I'm a coach. I've been a coach for many, many years. I didn't even know that I was developing coping mechanisms that would help people with ADHD because that's who I was. I had to find what was within me. And that's what we're all doing. And even the programs I do as a life purpose coach, it's about finding that thing, that career that is absolutely perfect for you, and it does exist. So I'm just saying you have options. You can choose to move this forward and find the things that work for you, or do my other program. Do my 4 weeks and get out of the way of judging yourself all the time, whichever, or see me for a consultation. But again, do not let yourself succumb to the idea that you're worthless and you can't change anything because of your ADHD. That's never true.